Let's talk about something that hits close to home for many people. Why do we stay in toxic jobs even when we know they're bad for us? The answer isn't simple. It's not just about bad bosses or stressful environments. It's a complex mix of relationships, finances, hope, and sometimes fear. For starters, even in a toxic workplace, your relationship with your manager can be a big reason you stick around. Maybe they've supported you at times, or you're hoping that things will change. There's this idea from social exchange theory that we keep investing in relationships, thinking we'll eventually get something back, like a promotion, a better atmosphere, or even just a thank you. Then there's the overall work environment. Sometimes, despite everything else being awful, the paycheck is decent, the benefits are good, or you've built strong friendships with coworkers. That alone can be enough to keep someone in place. Familiarity feels safe, even when it's painful. Now let's talk about one of the biggest reasons people stay: money. If your job is your financial lifeline, the idea of quitting feels terrifying. Losing healthcare, falling behind on rent, or just the uncertainty of finding something better can be paralyzing, especially when job markets are competitive. And sadly, some people get used to being overlooked or mistreated. If a company doesn't reward hard work or play fair, people may still stay because they feel stuck. Or worse, they've come to believe it's normal. Psychologically, there's a lot going on too. Some of us are incredibly resilient. That's a strength, but it can also mean we tolerate way more than we should. Others hold on to hope or feel emotionally tied to the work, the mission, or the people. That loyalty, while admirable, can trap us. And we can't ignore culture. In some workplaces, quitting is seen as weakness. People might worry about judgment from coworkers or fear losing the social connections they've built. The hardest part? Toxic jobs can actually wear down your sense of self. Over time, you start to feel like you can't do better, or that leaving isn't even an option. That's called learned helplessness, and it keeps way too many people stuck. So how do you break free? First, name what's wrong. Get clear on what makes your workplace toxic. Is it the micromanagement, the gossip, the burnout? Talk it out with someone you trust or write it down. Awareness is power. Then reach out for support. Friends and family can remind you that you're not crazy for feeling miserable. And if it's serious, like harassment or discrimination, consider HR, an employee assistance program, or even legal support. Before you run for the exit, ask yourself, is there anything that could be improved? Could a transfer help? Would reporting the behavior make a difference? Sometimes it's worth trying, but only if the company actually listens. At the same time, focus on your own resilience. Toxic jobs can drain you, so make space for self-care, rest, therapy, whatever helps you feel stronger and clearer. When you're ready, build an exit plan. Update your resume. Quietly start job hunting. Network. Save a little money if you can. Taking even one small step toward the door can make a big difference in how stuck you feel. And when it's time, set your boundaries. Leave professionally, but protect yourself. Document everything. Don't let anyone guilt you into staying. After you leave, take a breath, heal, reflect on what you've learned, and next time, aim for a workplace that values your mental health, supports your growth, and treats people with respect. Leaving a toxic job is never easy, but it's one of the most powerful moves you can make for your future.